everyone, and welcome to the Perfume Realm. My name is Manahil, and today we are going to be doing my top 10 light and airy summer fragrances. So before we get started, I just wanted to say, if you are interested in joining the realm, I highly suggest hitting the subscribe button as well as clicking on the bell notification so you can stay up to date on everything that is happening here. Now let's jump into it. So the fragrances on this list, like I said earlier, are very light and airy fragrances. I do have a lot of different types of summery fragrances, but this one is really going to focus on the ones that are light and not so cloying, something you can wear on a very, very hot day and still smell good and not too overwhelming. The first one I have over here is Sud Pacifique's Vanille Apricot. So this one is a very nice, light, almost a high-end body mist. I was hesitating on saying body mist because I don't want to degrade this or have this seem like it's just, a very fleeting scent. That's not really the case, but it isn't heavy whatsoever. It is an eau de toilette, so that is understandable, but it's a very pretty, fizzy, apricot cream soda. That is how I describe it every single time. There might be a little bit of a synthetic note that you're going to pick up on, but for me it is one that I can tolerate. There are definitely vanilla fragrances in this kind of tier, which the synthetic aspect of them are not one that I can really get along with, but this one is totally fine. It is not too bad, and I really do like that kind of vanilla sweet apricot, and I think that it is a great fit for the summer. The next one I have over here is Forbidden Euphoria. So this is a very fun, casual, lighthearted, fruity scent. It isn't too dark. It isn't dense. Like I said, it's very light. It's very, very bright and sweet and fun. It just wears really well on the skin, and it does give you that perfume scent. It really makes you smell nice without being overwhelming, without clouding up the air and choking everyone around you. So I do think that this is a great option. I think the original Euphoria would be a good option too, but this one just has a little bit more of an interesting touch to it because of that slight darkness to it. So I do enjoy Forbidden Euphoria for the heated weather. Okay, next I have a powdery scent for those who love powdery fragrances, and this is Lamia Perla, and this one is a very, very nice, high quality powdery scent. It is also very affordable, which is amazing. Who doesn't love a beautiful, high quality, affordable fragrance? The bottle is perfect. It's not overwhelming. It's not the kind of powder that just completely, fogs up everything around you, and again, you can't breathe. Very, very airy, almost a skin scent, but just enough to have you feel fragrant and smelling fresh and good. So Lamia Perla is definitely a good option. Okay, next up we have Acqua di Gio, and this is from Giorgio Armani. This one is a really nice fruity aquatic scent. There's florals in it as well. It has a little bit of like a sweet cucumber, fruit, floral, aqua thing going on. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but it has all of those different elements in here, and it helps make it more interesting than just a regular fresh aquatic scent. So I do really love that for this kind of particular weather. In fact, that is the reason I bought this for this particular weather that is coming up. So this is my next recommendation. The next one I have is Versace Eros Parfum. This is the EDT, which is important to note because they both smell pretty different, the EDP and the EDT, and I prefer this one. So this is a beautiful fruity scent. Again, it has mandarin. It's very, very juicy. To me, it's very uplifting, and it's done well enough that it isn't like just a cheapy fruity scent. It doesn't smell cheap to me at all. It smells like as high quality as you can get when it comes to a fruity fragrance, and I love wearing this for the warmer weather. The next one we have is Terracotta from Guerlain. Now this isn't exactly an airy scent like some of the other ones were. This one is definitely still light and buoyant, but not airy. It's definitely more creamy, very, very exotic, and one of my favorite jasmine fragrances ever. So again, you got that kind of exotic aspect to it, but not too overwhelming. For example, Dolce Garden that I own is very, very thick and creamy. It's creamy and waxy and dense and thick. I always say that it has a very humid scent to it. This one does not. Dolce Garden is not something I think I could tolerate in like super, super warm weather. This one I definitely can, so I had to list it. It is one of my favorite fragrances ever. This one is definitely in the top 5 most favorite fragrances of mine. There's just something about it that I am obsessed with, and I do recommend this one highly. Okay, so the next one are 2 little fragrances I have over here, and these are from Pacifica. I think that the Pacifica line, from my own experience, creates really good, affordable fragrances, especially these kind of light, fun, summery fragrances. And the first one I have over here is Island of Vanilla. I think this is a pretty good quality vanilla fragrance. Again, for the price, I think that it is definitely a steal. I think it does have this kind of island nature to it. It is a warm vanilla, but there's kind of a lightness to it and some kind of tropical thing going on in the background. I don't know if they have kind of like ylang back there. They have something in the background that I would have to check the notes for that makes it a little bit more of that island kind of vanilla. It definitely is a summery vanilla. And then this one is French Lilac, and it is my holy grail lilac fragrance. Like, if you're a lilac lover, you need to try this one out. It is a beautiful, sweet, fresh lilac scent. It smells like the bush is right there in front of you, and it's just really, really lovely. It's a nice floral soliflower fragrance, and they nailed it with this one. So I think both of these are really nice. This one I enjoy layering. This one I love even wearing alone. This one is so, so light and airy that it is just like made for the summer. It is beautiful, and the sweetness in this is so like realistic, so floralish, that it is not overwhelming whatsoever. Okay, the next fragrance is a newer one to my collection, and it is LaBelle from Jean Paul Gaultier. So this one is 3 notes, only 3 notes in here, which is pear, vetiver, and vanilla, and it is so yummy. It is so juicy. It is just perfect for the summertime, I think. It does have kind of that mature aspect because of the vetiver. It really adds a lot of dimension to this, but this is still like airy enough for you to get away with in the summertime. It is quite sweet, but again, the vetiver kind of cuts through the sweetness and adds a little bit of, like I said, depth, maturity. The vanilla is beautiful. It rounds out the pear. I don't know what it is about this, but I think that it is a lovely, lovely choice for the summer, especially like for a summer evening. I can see myself wearing this one. So LaBelle is on the list. The next fragrance is Fleur de Fondo from Lolita Lempicka. Lolita Lempicka in general, I think, makes really, really great summery kind of fragrances. They have very whimsical fragrances, and it's just a very fun house. And Fleur de Fondo is a beautiful meadow-like scent, like a very nice airy prairie, just full of flowers and sunshine. This is pretty much as light as you can get while still having some kind of substance, and I just adore this one. So I definitely would check this one out. I don't know if it has been discontinued or not, but you can easily find this one on eBay. So Fleur de Fondo from Lolita Lempicka. Last but not least, I have over here Light Blue Intense from Dolce Gabbana. So this fragrance I have to add to the list because, you know, this one, like, people are obsessed with. When I wear this, people like go crazy, and I don't understand what it is, but they love it. I actually received this one as a gift many years ago. So that's why it's in my collection. But over time, I've gotten used to using it, and now I'm just like always reaching for it when the summertime comes around. Like I've gotten so used to wearing it that I almost, just created a routine. So it isn't one that I absolutely adore for the scent itself, but again, it is a winner with other people, and it has become a dumb reach fragrance for me in the summertime. It's pretty much, always okay during the summertime to wear this, like any type of occasion. This is also very, very long lasting for such a fresh aquatic type fragrance. To me, this is very, very sharp and astringent in the opening. The citrus is just way too screechy, but I think the sillage and the projection of this kind of softens it a little bit, and that's why people love it so much. But yes, the 10 had to make the list. I just couldn't, keep ignoring it. It was looking at me right in the eye, and I was like, okay, I'll put you in the list. So this one is in the list. Okay, you guys, that was my entire list. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video or any of my content, I would again love it if you considered subscribing, giving this video a like, and sharing with a friend. Also, drop down a comment to me down below and let me know what kind of fragrances that you're going to be wearing this summer. Other than that, have a good one.